controlled both games each of the last 2 seasons. Bryant has gone with the same starting lineup for 10 games in a row. Nia Scott,
second leading scorer, is coming off the bench.
That is nearly turned over. Scott got it back though, and there is Nyborg. Miranda Nyborg. Erin Houpt getting another start today, her 4th of the year. There's Ava McGee driving, and McGee goes to the bucket and scores with a foul.
Consecutive game, dealing with a shoulder issue. She's been a bit restricted in the minute.
Long-time assistant at UMass, among other places. Here is Tomlinson. Elbow jumper is good. But as she goes, the Eagles have gone as the point guard. Boba fakes, straight on three-pointer is good. Mimi Rubino.
She has really stepped up her offense here this year, averaging 12 a game.
Carmody's shot blocked by Nia Scott. And Mancini will bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Another chance for Rubino, and that is good! Floor, including knocking down 3 from behind the arc in that first quarter. Boba against Erin Houpt. Lob inside. Scott trying to create, and Nia Scott does a good job to find her opening.
Physical and a presence inside. Didn't bother her that initially she dealt with a double team there. Just went right up, scored over Tiani McDaniel. Been a barometer for the team.
Yeah, trying to find that consistency. It's one of the key steps here. Here's Nyborg, and that gets a friendly roll. This is similar to Virginia, where it just hasn't gone in early. Anderson goes and finds it. Anderson's jumper no good. Edmonds a rebound. She's fouled and scores.
She's been getting some more minutes here during this recent homestand. Transfer from Wagner.
Still very early, trying to gain some kind of momentum. Boba nearly stripped. Manages to get it to Mancini, who hits the 3. In the corner, Jocelyn Greer in there for Boston College, and the freshman drives and turns and scores.
Nice move with the shot clock winding down.
Houpt resets for Anderson, gives it back for Houpt. Now driving, 4 on the timer, and Houpt is blocked. Rolph does get to it, that's blocked as well. Got caught underneath the basket. Then Bryant does.
Nice spin.
McDaniel, nice move inside.
Woo. That was pretty. This was pretty from Tiani McDaniel, the 6-year senior for BC. Look at that spin left.
Bryant has scored just 1 point in the last 6 minutes of game time. Nyborg adds 2 more.
Good way to end that drought by getting it to her right inside the paint.
Greer is good. 4 points for Jocelyn Greer. Defensive Rose Nelson in the way. Little handoff for Nyborg, and now Mancini, good from 3.
Woo. Boy, is that a pretty jump shot.
26-18 Bryant. Here is Tomlinson. Extra pass, Rolph for 3. That's good. So BC answers, and Rolph 10 to shoot for Bryant. Mancini driving against Tomlinson. Mancini creating off the window.
And then puts it on the floor. 5 straight for Bryant from Mia Mancini. Mansfield zone.
Greer lost the handle on it with just 3 on the timer, so had to rush a bit. Mancini now steps in, was left wide open.
Off the turnover, watch Mancini get out. Nobody locates the shooter here. Just wide open, and that is easy money. All of a sudden, just a point shy of the largest of the night here for the visitors.
This time Houpt shooting for 3, and that time it goes.
That's why she's on the court. The answer from Houpt, and that's the screen from Kayla Rolph.
Here's Tomlinson for Kayla Rolph. 5 on the timer. Rolph goes up. Nice spin move to her left, and Rolph gets the friendly roll.
This is Rolph putting it on the floor. Spin and a scoop. It's not something we've seen a lot in her repertoire.
And they get this foul on, I believe they got that on Carmody.
Momentum, though, for BC.
Here's Houpt for 3. Got it! Rolph drives inside. That's no good. Got an own rebound, though.
Nice
Carmody
pass.
wide open
Whoa.
underneath. That's a
How about
great find.
Here's the assist that we were talking about. Perfect vision through a couple of...
Rubino hit a couple of big ones in that first quarter. Tomlinson got it. In transition, Athena Tomlinson.
All alone. And now Athena Tomlinson on this possession, just taking it herself. Rebound and a bucket.
Nice drive to the basket. Mancini. Rubino against Carmody, and now it's Nia Scott. Nice find. Nyborg. It's a really good pass from Nia Scott.
Put herself in a great position to get that board. Maybe rushed it a little bit going back up.
Everything but the make, and Mancini with a good effort on the other end. What a big-time shot that was. Bryant on an 11-0 run night right now. Nyborg up and under move and got it. For 4 minutes and 29 seconds of game time. Answered by a 13-0 Bryant run over the last 3:57. And now Carmody slips inside. Does get BC back on the board.
Mancini's trying to post up Athena Tomlinson. Couldn't get her the ball.
There's Adams. On a take by Izzy Adams.
Yeah, that'll work instead for the freshman.
Here's Carmody again, left hand, so Carmody's starting to heat up. Tomlinson trying to run. Got it. 6 for Athena Tomlinson.
That's where she's at her best, too. Push that pace, get in transition.
Mancini, got it!
That's where she's at her best.
Yeah. 18 points for Mia Mancini. Carmody up and under, yes, and a foul.
13-0 run. It's been her just about every time down the court. Free throw miss.
Carmody 4 for 5 from the floor, all 8 of her points here in 7 minutes in this third quarter.
Going to be a 13. Actually, they called that a block shot, not a turnover. And that is a turnover. What hustle.
Nia Scott.
Watch number 11. She's just going to beat Athena Tomlinson to the floor and get Nia Scott this fast break layup opportunity.
Adams got a screen, doesn't elect to take the three. Rubino does and makes it.
Size mismatch here for Miranda Nyborg. Gave
Gives
it
it
up,
off, though. Yeah, to Adams. Adams driving. Adams, nice little move. Offensive rebound. Scott couldn't finish. Nyborg on a third chance. 14 for Nyborg.
Watch them play bully ball here. One miss. Two. After that, the third one went.
Mancini found herself open and hits. Never got as close as it did in the third quarter, but felt like a couple of buckets in a row for BC, but then Bryant scores 2 right back. McDaniel drives and scores. 4 points for Tiani McDaniel.
BC might need more of that from McDaniel, too. It's her second field goal of the day. A little give and go there.
Adams scores and a foul.
With the assist, watch this from a big, perfect pass. Textbook basketball.
BC find their way back. Carmody again driving. Carmody scores at the rim. Here's Rolph. Got from 3.
Got to get stops on this end. That's the big key.
Bryant has shot 53% from the floor in this game. Nia Scott blocked.
Person thought it was off of Bryant, but it wasn't. That's just a block shot.
Yeah, it hit the shoulder. Now Nia Scott, 5 to shoot. Nyborg against Anderson. Nyborg, can she find it? Yes! On either side.
Well, while they discuss that situation, back to Miranda Nyborg.
Rubino, left hand, just rolls off. Offensive rebound, though, for Adams. And the putback is good.
They take the entire shot clock down, end up getting a bucket.
McDaniel good from 3. Still up by 11. Bryant is led by as much as 16. Rubino. So now all of a sudden the three-pointer's not quite falling. Can the Eagles take advantage? Greer, yes! They move with 7. Mancini for Nyborg. That was the look, and Nyborg hits. Nia Scott against Carmody, who's out there with 4 fouls. Scott spins, and Scott goes to the bucket.
Big time. Hold off this comeback attempt the last few minutes. This time it's Nia Scott patiently working her way inside. Double team never got there.
Rolph driving to the basket, trying to let them have it. So back to 10.
Wow, I mean, just money in the bank at the free throw line. Mancini here at the end of the game.
And closing this game out in style. Tomlinson scores. 8 for Tomlinson. Then in the past. What a win for Bryant. The Bulldogs come to Chestnut Hill and knock off Boston College.